Last year, Binarly REsearch discovered LogoFAIL. LogoFAIL is very impactful vulnerability, which is impacting the entire ecosystem, not just a single vendor. Just as a recap, vulnerability being contained in multiple parsers, and it's not a single vulnerability, it is actually a number of vulnerabilities on image parsing libraries, which is being used inside of the firmware to parse a bootloader during the boot process. So, Binarly find so many vulnerabilities on these parsers, and of course we report these vulnerabilities to OEMs, independent BIOS developers like American Megatrends, Inside, and Phoenix. And after 6+ months, we decided to dive in and look how the supply chain is actually consume all these fixes, how independent BIOS developers fix them, how these fixes reflect on the devices, and how these devices actually protected on this attack surface nowadays. So unfortunately, the software supply chain is a very complex problem because we have so many places when the failures could happen. As example, independent BIOS developers fix the problem, but this fix not being consumed by downstream vendors, and then this attack surface is still exposed to the customers. And what really happens, because it's also multiple parsers for multiple formats in IBV's code, so some of them get fixed, some of them not get fixed properly, and what is important summary from this study, which is Binarly REsearch did after the 6 months, we still have the problems. Problems connect to multiple layers of the software supply chain, and even sometimes independent BIOS developers been delivering the right fixes and they fix the problem, but these fixes not being applied to downstream vendors, or downstream vendors not consume these fixes, or maybe their subscription to get these fixes from the IBVs expired or changed. Maybe this code not supported from independent BIOS developers layer, and this is actually really shows the complexity of the problem. So we believe at Binarly such problems requires a different type of the solution. When we look deeply into the code and try to find and validate if this fix has been applied, and actually verify the software supply chain layers regarding the fix, and if it doesn't, we show the path and help our customers to be protected and actually don't put their customers at risk with the devices they are shipping to the market.